Oh, we're live? Okay.
Yeah, oh, we're live, yeah.
Oh, we're live, yeah? Okay.
I thought it.
Okay.
Let's see. Alright, how do you spell it? T. Ah, there it is. I got it. That's how I tried to spell it.
We're live, yeah.
I'm just tweeting. And now I've tweeted.
We're tweeting?
I tweeted.
Okay, hello everybody. What's up? What's happening? What's poppin'? We're back again. It's Bachman and June. You know what it is. It's Game Crimes. We're doing it early because, you know, everybody's tired after GeeklyCon. I'm surprised you're here and rocking. How'd it go?
I mean, we split up our travel back over 2 days, so I got back like yesterday afternoon. We went to bed at like 9 o'clock. So I'm doing okay.
You're surviving.
Yeah. I'm going full Mega Man.
For folks who are unaware, this game is Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. This is released in the late 2000s for the Wii. It's a bit of a forgotten game, but it is a beauty and plays good as hell. There's a Capcom and 80. Okay, yeah.
If this was released for the Wii, why does it look so good?
Well, you have a texture pack installed, right?
Yeah. That was a lead-in.
So that allows folks who are running emulators to have more access to like HD 4K level textures. Sometimes playing these old games, it can get a little smeary. Do you know how to tag in?
I'm assuming it's like a hold of that button?
There's a partner button, and you have to hold back and then press the partner button.
Okay.
Like you're holding a blocking or something.
Every time she loads in, I get a stutter.
I just ended her life.
No, why?
Yeah, I had to.
19.655 billion damage.
This game kicks ass.
So what's I'm having trouble making sense of the combos.
Okay, so you have a light, medium, and hard button.
Uh-huh.
Right? And that's A, B, C. And everybody has the Magic Series combo, which is just A, B, C. You can just do that, and it works for most people. If you want to get the juggles going, which are like the air combos, everybody has a juggle by ducking and hitting forward, so down forward, and then strong. Like so.
Okay, say that last part one more time.
Okay, so you know how the launchers work in Marvel Capcom, where you like duck and hit hard punch or hard kick, and you'll get a juggle?
I don't, but okay.
Okay. So go hold duck, like just duck, and then press strong attack. Alright, now do it with like a ducking forward towards me, so it's both down and toward at the same time.
I must have it set incorrectly.
Yeah, I think that must be mapped to multiple buttons at the same time, because that is a character dash that you can do by hitting all 3 buttons.
Okay. Alright, let me take a look at that real quick.
If you press start, there's controller settings you can access just from this matchup. And it'll be permanent after that.
So heavy, I would want map to... Oh. I don't know... I think that this has got to be in my Dolphin settings, actually.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah. Let me take a look.
Okay. Do you think?
Figure... Oh, actually, let me pull that back up so I can be looking it up. Okay, so I would want heavy is my X, which is actually... This is the thing, there's like 3 layers of translation to get this on an arcade stick.
He's gonna be drawing diagrams, folks.
I feel like it.
You should.
It is set to. It's set to the right trigger in Dolphin, which is the third on the bottom row.
Okay.
Analog. The analog stick is also set to the right trigger. So that must have been it.
Interesting, okay.
That was just like word. Oh, like, no, like the analog, right analog trigger button. How do I clear it? Middle, click and clear. There we go. Okay, let's try this again.
Okay. Okay, that should be a heart attack. And if you do down and forward at the same time, so like you're ducking, there's your jump. You can launch. Every character has a universal launcher. So every character has access to those like insane juggle combos by launching and then jumping immediately afterwards with the follow-up.
Oh god. I'm assuming that like the stutter, especially when you do those large things, is like compiling shaders.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, so probably the next time you do that super tuning, it should.
It's looking pretty smooth on stream. Yeah, it's looking pretty smooth on stream, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, the important part. So, you basically your combos are going to be all based on like light, medium, hards.
Mm-hmm.
To all your normals are going to be done with your down to forwards, your dragon punches, and some charge moves. Your supers are done by doing just a single down to forward, but with 2 of the attack buttons. So there's no double down to forward. Oh shit, I got the command grapple! No! That super kicks so much ass.
Jesus. Jesus.
Thank you all so much. Damn, okay. Getting tossed up a little bit. D Martin G, what's up? Yes, we are having an early night with some button smashing. That was not a word. Button smashing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, you're not getting the healing. No fucking way.
Oh, this is like, this is gonna be a shift because I don't think I've ever spent too much time with like any sort of tag fighter like Marvel vs. Capcom or.
Okay.
And whenever I have, it's been very button mash heavy.
Gotcha. I think you can pick up some stuff here with the combo strings I'm throwing out, because basically every character has similar combos. But, like, picking characters you know, like Ryu, will probably be really helpful too. One thing about Marvel Capcom is that, like, breathing and doing anything is unsafe on block all the time.
What's unsafe on block?
Just, like, doing anything. Breathing, standing there, throwing any kind of move out. So you really have to be careful about how deep you go in, and that's why a lot of people tend to lead with jabs, and then go from their jabs into their specials to get their damage. Oh shit. Well, that was not blocking that, was it? Did Zero just eat that super? Oh shit.
Oh shit. Oh god.
Let's go, baby.
21 billion damage.
Fuck you. Do you see how much life you get back from that?
That's ridiculous.
Roll is actually the only character banned in some tournament. Jesus. Alright, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Why is roll banned?
Healing is very powerful.
Oh, sure.
And easy to spam.
Select your heroes.
Oh, you know who it is. It's the boy. This roster is so wild.
The lag every time a new character is picked that hasn't been picked before. It like freezes for half a second while it loads them in. And I did check that prefetch textures checkbox. It's kind of wild.
I can see it needing to kick in a bit, especially for the 4K shades. This game does look really nice, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the art style is it's like pretty timeless.
It's held up. And they did give Ryu the donkey kick, too. It's reverse dragon punch now. Nicholas, howdy. Oh, God.
Oh, it's a grab!
Oh, dive is really fast in this game. Jesus. No! No!
Get him!
Oh, that sucks!
Oh, it can hit me?
Yes, yes, it sure can. Jeez.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
It's like power slamming a child. Jeez, OP. Your Ryu is kind of dirty.
I like it.
This game does have an in-game command list too, so if you ever want to stop and just take a look before a match starts, feel
excellent.
free.
It's so wild to me that this came out in the States. Because, like, who are any of these people?
I know. The other thing too is that there's a bunch of characters that got added for the American version, so the Japanese and American versions are actually very different.
Oh, I only get to select one person if I'm,
If you're the big boy.
Okay. It must be a
Gold
boss character or
Lights
something?
No, there are 2 characters in this game who are supersized. And you get 1 character instead of 2. But you have like twice the health, and I think both have super armor.
Does the assist button do something different?
Nope, it's just blank.
I don't like this.
Okay, that was pretty sweet.
Okay.
It's so much damage. Command grapple. Oh, baby.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Oh, that level 3 super. Right in your knee.
Oh my god.
Viking Bear Eli, what's up? Nice to see you. Yeah, the big guys are divisive. You either like them or you don't.
Yeah, let me get some, let me get the chat up here.
Yeah.
Junior Cam went out. That was my fault because I was switching some windows.
I'm a victim of the window switch again.
Select your heroes.
I can't believe Leopard's in my face.
Oh fuck! Now I got one of the big boys.
Ooh, Lost Planet.
Mm-hmm.
Having
The
a
Capcom
character from
selection from this-
Onimusha is a choice.
It's the 4th Unimusha game too, where none of the characters have anything to do with the other 3.
Beautiful.
One thing that is sweet is that Onimusha has co-op in it.
Oh, okay. Frank West. I've covered wars, you know.
Dead Rising is an all-time game, and I will hear zero slander about that one.
Absolutely. Oh god, my knees.
Hope you didn't need them.
Oh boy. Good. Yes, please. Yeah, I don't. I don't like the big characters on either side, playing against or with.
They don't do it for me either, to be frank. Although I think Gold Lytan looks incredibly cool.
Oh, good. Like, just having a character that, like, by design ignores all of the mechanics of the game.
Kind of, yeah. Well, at least I murdered Mega Man with a saw. Something I've always dreamed of doing. Let's character change. That shit sucks.
Main menu. Whoops.
But I was doing that too. Sorry.
Select your heroes.
Ken the Eagle.
Oh, Cassern is so sweet. Oh, you got Tekman. Okay. Tekman's cool too. I got Cassern. Let's go.
We both do.
You're.
That's what I intended to select.
I think Ken the Eagle has a handful of charge moves like Guile style.
Good. I famously love charge moves. I think I'm well on record at this point.
He's also got a full Ryu kit on top of that, though. So hopefully it won't be a hopeless thing.
Whoa. That fucking range on that sword, get out of here.
It's ridiculous.
Oh.
Woo! There you go. Oh shit.
Hit confirm? Oh, wait, what? It pushes you out and then...
I think I was in air.
Oh, okay.
that works. Oh fuck, that's so sick. Oh. Hey Dead Chicken, what's happening? And yeah, these visuals are wild. This is a beautiful game. Especially for a Wii game.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
There's your hit confirm, my friend.
Thank you.
Jeez.
Oh, what? I don't know why I keep forgetting that it keeps going.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. I'm kind of struggling here. Not gonna lie.
Oof. Oof.
Okay. All right. Now we're one-on-one. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh shit. That chicken said this game is nothing but supers? Yeah, kind of. You do get a lot of meter in this one. Martin G, I don't know how this game came to be. It's Capcom versus an anime company. Correct. Tatsunoko is like an animation studio. This could also be, you know, Capcom versus Gainax or whatever. Tater Tot says, super regret not buying this back in the day. This was a nice one back in the day.
You know what's funny is like Haim Saban not wanting to do that train series of Power Rangers because he's worried the kids won't know what a train is. Meanwhile, Capcom's over here just like pulling out all these Tatsunoko characters. We're Ken the Eagle. We're now Joe the Condor.
Yeah, that's right.
How do we
Ken the
both
Eagle,
end up
he's
with the
got
same backup character again?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You randomed, right?
No.
No, okay. I've just been randoming. Fuck. You just punched me in the heart. Oh shit. I'm getting fucking destroyed. Oh, great. That's great. Very cool, cool.
No. Cool. Very great, cool.
God damn it! No, not again. This Joe fellow is rather rude.
I like him. I'm surprised I got a chance to block there, but I'm not going to complain. Ow.
Hey.
Oh!
Shit. Got that grapple?
That movie's so sick.
When you shoot me in the face after knocking me down. Oh, that was so sick! What the fuck? The little screen flash, dude?
Yeah!
Oh, God! Tater Tot says, look at the love of those robot animals. Yes, always a plus. Mech animals, always good. Steve RNG says, bought it, gave it to a family member as a present. Wife said it was too violent. Wife said it was This game? This game? Alright.
Did we mention how we're playing it?
No, we probably should.
Yeah, we're playing it through Dolphin.
Which, if you don't know, is a Wii emulator. Well, Wii and GameCube, right?
Yeah.
And that has built-in NetPlay. We're using the NetPlay right now. And I gotta say, not bad.
No, it's fine.
Not bad. No, not bad at all.
The stutters that I'm experiencing and you're probably seeing on stream are kind of like a one-time thing. A lot of times with like these more modern emulators, they have to do what's called compiling shaders, which I'm not going to pretend to fully understand. But that can cause stuttering as it compiles them for the first time. You can sometimes download like pre-compiled shaders to skip that a little bit. Otherwise, it'll just they'll just go away after a while. Oh, that was sick.
The backdoor protection on that thing is nuts.
I was hoping I could make it over.
I didn't get the full crunch though. Oh god, that grapple is sick. Not good.
Okay.
But air dashed right over it. Let's go.
Oh god. Jesus.
Oregon, baby.
I don't like what's happening.
Damn, you're putting some damage down, Karis.
Oh no.
Yeah!
Rip. Was this ever in arcades?
Yes, there's an arcade version. Which I believe is actually based on this US home release. The Japanese home release has a couple of characters that were cut for, I want to say content reasons. Is Beautiful Joe in this game, or is that Marvel Capcom? He's in both, actually.
Alright.
I like this version a little more. Oh, Night Dead Chicken, didn't see you were taking off, sorry. Sleep tight, kids. Hurricane Polymer again?
So there's no just like straight up grapple in this game, it's pretty much just command grapples?
No, over and hard is a grapple.
Okay.
Like towards or backwards and hard.
You know what my main problem with this game is?
What's that?
No Dudley.
Tater Tot says this game made me do a deep dive on Yatterman. Love the look of these characters. Yeah, it is nice. Like this, there is stuff to look into here. I personally love Battle for the Planets and Catherine, so this game is a bit of a treat. Getting suplexed.
Oh!
Woo! Big dunk with it. No. No, thank you. I don't nailed the timing on it. It's not hard.
Yep.
Just getting fucking destroyed. Woo! Alright, I got some heat there at the end, a little bit. But...
Yeah, it's kind of tricky to figure out when to throw grapples out in a game this fast.
I think so too, because it's pretty risky, right?
Yeah.
That that Alex level 1 super is good for that reason, though. Wait. Yeah, okay, we're good. Okay. Alright. D. Martin G, who are your favorite fighters in the game, June? I really like Ipatsu Man. I really like Alex. Cass Hearn is really fun. Trying to think who else. Saki is fun. Duranjo too. I like Duranjo quite a bit. Your character's kind of a zoner.
Jesus! That's so much damage. Oh boy.
Night, Tater Tot. Enjoy your hot dogs. That move is so cool, the dash with the thing behind it.
Yeah.
Howdy, Sender Nant. Nice to see you. Oh god! Smoked by her. She's awesome.
Yeah, the sound is so clippy. Yeah, there's some.
Select your hero.
You're gonna want to exit out of this mode. You just like knocked your handicap down to like crazy style.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you're at 1 star and I'm at 3.
How do I get out of it?
I think we have to wait till we start a match. The sound is so clippy. I've had issues emulating the sound on this one too, I have to say. Like even when I'm just like hanging out not streaming anything. Does play real nice on a Wii U though, I can attest to that.
Oh, sure. Did this have online play?
If it did, it wasn't very good.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it wouldn't be.
Do this and restart.
Oh yeah, there's Nintendo Wi-Fi connection.
Oh god.
Select your heroes.
That was a grim time, Mike.
Absolutely. No! It's just like, it's a gimmick. Like, it's fun to watch one time. I'm sure I say that and there's probably like somebody who's like, who like mains him and it's just like real good.
They're both very competitive in tournament level play. Yeah. Do you want to just go to the character select screen?
I would love to.
Okay. Senath asks, what is that gold monstrosity? His name is Gold Lightan, and he's a friend to all the people. But he's also an enormous, like weirdly scaled character, so... I'm gonna get the fuck out of there. You keep getting the same character even on random.
Yeah, yeah. That's really weird. Oh.
Yeesh. I like can't get close to you at all. But getting into serious trouble. That's a move that only like procs when you hit the button.
Okay.
But you have to like hit kick when you want it to fire. Oh shit.
Jesus.
Who's player 1 and player 2? I am player 2. Mike is player 1. Yikes, dude. I cannot deal with your Morgan. At all.
Oh god. Kind of seems like you're dealing with it.
Well, now. Air throw Ryu is crazy. That's wild. What the hell?
That was real good. It felt good to be thrown like that. Starman 1987 just got in from work. How's everybody doing? Real good.
Yeah?
Real good. I just got air thrown.
You did. Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, I got Techman again. I don't think random is what they think it is.
It's not working so hot.
No.
And we got the same characters again.
I might need to just make my own random.
Down in the lab late at night, putting chemicals into glass speakers and going like, I'm working on a project. New random. This sucks. I'm getting stomped out.
Oh no, oh no. Okay.
Push back on that one's real at least.
Ooh.
Oh no, I fucked up the hit confirm.
So what's happening there? It looks like it's you got it attached to you?
Yeah, so she has string
There it
bombs.
is.
Yeah. And you can attach 3 of them with light, medium, and hard, and then you can detonate by doing down fast.
Oh no.
There you go. Oh shit.
Cool.
There we go.
God.
Oh, he has a headache.
Oh. Sick.
Look. I was not expecting you to combo those two. That's pretty good. That was pretty darn good. Is 1P and 2P like being a top or a bottom? If you're playing fighting games, you're both bottoms. Just got a notification that Game Crimes is live. That's an hour late, but hey, I'll take it.
Are you kidding me? Look at this.
We just need to start picking characters we haven't played yet.
I mean,
That's like-
technically, I have Yatterman 1, you have Yatterman 2.
That's true. That's true.
ではハリケーンボリバ
Oh, jeez, I'm getting kind of tossed up by Yatterman here. Yikes! Come on now! Oh no!
Oh!
I got killed by the gators from the Puyo Crocodilo video.
I'd really love to get out of that corner, though. Nope.
Oh shit, okay. Ow, ow! Knife? Did I just try to stab you? You kind of diced me up with Palomar, holy shit.
Yeah, those little, like, I mean, I don't know exactly how I was doing them, but the little, like, rolls behind you, the mix-ups are real good.
Select your heroes.
D. Martin G says, glad I didn't nap when I got home from work. Oh, nap sounds so good, though. You know, Twitch won't know the difference. Which is natural for that.
Neither. I've had this team before. Also, neither one of us has gotten Chun-Li.
True.
Neither one of us has gotten Dudley, for that matter.
That one's gonna be more of an issue. This is my homeboy Apatsuman. I love this guy.
Yeah, I think he's played by Donnie Yen.
Yep, getting spammy out.
Oh!
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, too short. Being able to combo normal jabs off the donkey kick is crazy.
God, you're so fucking small.
Yeah. You got posed on.
Ugh, yeah, I cannot make anything happen with Alex.
It's rough. You have to get those combo grabs snapped off, or otherwise he has like no damage. Ooh, that's got like really nice overhead protection. Fucking love this guy. I don't know why he's baseball themed. Like nothing about his character or costume suggests that.
Right.
But I'm on board.
Select your heroes.
Alright, who haven't you got yet? Roland Saki, yeah, that's a good
I did not mean to pick roll, but okay.
The particle effects don't compress well. That's true. That's true. There's always something off with these, like, remastered or texture packs, but I don't know. For the most part, this one looks pretty good. It's not, like, crazy pretty over the base game, but it looks nice.
Oh,
That is so cool. Oh god.
that's a lot of damage.
Shit. Oh shit. Woo!
Yeah, I can't really figure out how to follow you with the air combos, which has kind of always been my problem in Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Which is what's that, like getting you up in the air?
I mean, I can launch you, but then like the timing on how to actually follow you up there and do anything.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, you kind of have to hold up like immediately after you input the move. But it's not... It's like a rhythm thing. God, I hate you so much, Roll. I feel like I'm fighting for my life in this. There we go, there we go. Spam for the win, baby.
I lost audio?
That's weird.
There we go. Oh, my head must have hit here and like rolled it down, I guess. I don't know. It's
Mike
got
hit
a
that.
volume wheel on the back, so if you're in a chair with a headrest, be ready for your volume to just disappear.
Okay. I went sicko mode? No, I got the shit kicked out of me. Mike was playing a roll and just tossed me up. I cheesed. I did a cheese factory. Chun-Li is pretty sweet in this game, I gotta say.
See, we're both playing Warframe.
Yes, that's right. Oh, auto counter, duh. Okay, cool.
I like that. I really like that. Okay.
Hello. You put me in the orb. Oh my god, dude! Fuck, I whiffed that twice? Okay. Whoa. You kinda like moon murdered me. Jesus. I got fucking wrecked in that round.
I was
Oh
really
my
shocked at that, like, where he, like, twirls his sword, that was able to block your super.
Yeah, I know, right? Ridiculous.
Select your heroes.
What does chat say? Love reuse from Street Fighter, but Chun-Li's from Street Fighter 2 specifically. She's got the third strike moves up in there. Gotta be Mega Man Walnut. Chun-Li is... She wasn't in the first Street Fighter? Yes, Chun-Li was not in this first Street Fighter.
Did we ever play Blade Strangers on here?
I don't know. I like that game.
Yeah.
Do you have a copy?
I do.
Ooh. Ooh, okay. I've got a copy on the Switch. Oh shit, get my back broken.
Okay.
Oh shit. Wow, I just got tossed up. Look at your life.
The fuck did Baroque mean?
It's a... You can counter your... Or cancel your animation mid-animation to continue a combo by burning some meter.
Jesus. Yes, please.
That's my kitten now.
I feel like we just did this.
We did. They really should have made that like a level 3 instead of a level 1. Did Roll just do Elena's healing super? Yeah, she did 3 times.
Oh my god. Stop mopping my balls. I hate short characters. Jesus Christ. Jesus, come on.
Oh, you shit me to death on that one.
God! Finally!
Isn't Roll just like fucking demonic?
Yeah, no, that
Oh my
sucks
God.
so bad.
D. Martin G astutely noticed, hate the shorties and the biggies. I would, in this game, I would agree with that, yeah. Why can't we just have a game full of normal people? I'm gonna pick the insane man from Dead Rising after saying that.
Played a little Rival Schools at GeeklyCon.
What's that?
I played a little Rival Schools at GeeklyCon.
You did?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, it was alright.
How'd it go?
I mean, it's fine. I don't really know it, but...
I feel like we could spend like 2 hours in the lab on Rival Schools 2. That game is fucking awesome, the Dreamcast version.
Yeah.
Or just get like fried right out of the gate. That's cool too, right? I had to do it too. It kind of rocks that his is bigger than Ryu's. Yikes. Get that giant swing, baby! Yes, I did just summon a zombie and grapple it. This game is sweet. Get it in! Get it in! Oh, come on. Ooh, okay, alright, okay. Alright, this one. just beat to fucking death. That was so brutal. You're kind of spicy with Matsu.
I like him. He feels very good to me. It's funny how like the fighters that feel very good to me in games like this are always the ones that like work well with the bad habits that I haven't unlearned. Like
Gotcha.
I do the same controller movements for every character, and the ones where it works out are the ones I stick with.
I think we picked everyone if you just want to pick faves.
Yeah.
Starman says he used a zombie as a projectile. Yeah, Frank West can summon a zombie, and if you throw a command grapple that would normally hit a player and a zombie's in the way, he'll pick up the zombie and use it as a projectile and gain invincibility while doing it. Let's see. Used to play Tekken 3 with my brothers and we banned Gone. Understandable, but also Gone is like the best thing ever put to paper if you get a chance to read it. Sweet. Talking about Rival Schools in the chat. Rival Schools is incredibly good. There we go. Shit, okay, here we go. That thing does sweet chip damage too.
God damn it.
Yeah. Let's go!
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Good shit.
yeah, that felt great. What is it with dudes getting headaches in this game? That's like the second character who does an eye laser and then gets a migraine.
Select your heroes.
you ever played any of the Onimusha games?
No, I have not. No.
Me neither.
待たせたね。さあ、やろうか。おじけづいたか。
I feel like they might be a blind spot.
Yeah, probably for me. I mean, I've heard they're really good. And I do like Resident Evil, so it's not a reach. You know? Fuck. I cannot baseball your man to death. His range is too good.
Yeah, speaking of reach.
Jeez, dude. Yikes. There we go, Hyper Bomb. It whiffs the grapple if you come in the corner. Holy shit, I am getting stabbed up. What?
No clue. That was good.
Oh my god, Mike, I just... Holy shit. Onimusha guy's kinda nice with it, huh?
Yeah, I don't hate him. He's got that reach.
And combos too, which is nuts. I mean, I guess everyone's got combos in this game, but it feels like you got touched by him and you're just dead. Yatterman 1 and 2. This game has a good-looking 3D Alex. I agree. A little better than Street Fighter V Alex, who looks a little Uncanny Valley. Just a little weird.
Yeah. Okay.
Woo. Oh my god. The Yatterman rushdown is real. That projectile is sweet. Let's go! Level 3, baby!
Oh.
Is this a yo-yo versus yo-yo battle? Yes. Actually, a yo-yo versus yo-yo and yo-yo together. So I think both the other ones can do this. Oh, command grapple that actually leaves me stunned! That sucks! There's no way I'm surviving the dice roll that. Oh, God. That was a nice match, but I feel like you had that one pretty comfortably in the bag.
It didn't feel like it.
No? Are you a Yatterman 1 or 2 guy now? Oh, you got a height.
I don't know. I felt like I was Yatterman 1 the first time I played, and then I couldn't get some of the same stuff out the second time around.
Oh, fair.
So.
You kind of rushed me down with him, alright, though.
Yeah, it felt good.
I think we need to reset, by the way, because you got a handicap advantage.
Oh, Jesus. Well, we're never hitting anything like that.
It's easy to do. It's just hitting right on the, like, clicking through the screens.
Okay, let's get to it.
What else was there on GameCube? There's the SNK vs. Capcom 2.
Oh, like for fighters?
Yeah.
You got SNK Capcom 2. You got Bloody Roar. 3, I believe. Soul Calibur 2, of course. It's always a big one, right?
Oh, right.
It's pretty slim pickings from there, though, Mike. I gotta say,
Yeah,
it's pretty
sure
rough
is.
after that. For the Wii, I think it might even be rougher. It's like Castlevania Resurrection, the Toshinden remake,
Castlevania Resurrection.
a Castlevania 3D fighter.
What? Is
No,
it,
you didn't know about this?
is it any good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of, maybe.
Uh-huh.
I like it. I have a lot of affection towards it. People are discovering it competitively and finding stuff in the game now. It is not a normal fighter by any means, so like you could see the control scheme and just get pissed off. It's not normal.
Okay.
It's almost like they took like Smash Brothers controls and mapped it onto a Soul Calibur style 3D fighter. Also, they got a really horny character artist, so all the characters are like, it's like a best of Castlevania characters, but they're all the horniest. Like, everyone's wearing bondage gear and leather and fucking lace. It is so ridiculously horny. See, we got the dog shit Godzilla sequel on the Wii. One with a bunch of characters, but plays terribly. The two Def Jam games are on GameCube. Those are really good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the jump back on the last hit is fun.
Ah. Oh, he's dead.
Oh no, not quite.
I mean, I feel like I was trying to swap.
Good death. Oh, I still got hit anyway! That was sweet. Alright, I'm looking up a list of fighting games on the Wii.
Select your heroes.
There's probably like 8 million miserable Dragon Ball games, right?
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure there's like all the Budokai. Like waggle to charge your Kamehameha.
Your Kamehameha.
Kamehameha. That's a bullshit because they call it they say Kamehameha, but then when they actually do the move, they say Kamehameha. So like, who's really to blame if I pronounce it wrong?
No, that's a good point. It's not your fault. It never will be.
I'll go out on a limb. Nothing in anime is my fault.
Mm.
Name one thing in anime that's my fault. You can't do it.
You didn't do Evangelion? That wasn't you?
No, Escaflowne was my fault though. I'm sorry about that.
Put this man in the fucking anime jail. Anime prison.
I did the English dub all by myself.
Okay, that I would want to see, though. That would be incredible. The Bachman dub of Record of Lotus War, there's like 20 characters.
I'm not familiar with Dragon Ball Hyperdimension.
That's the Super Nintendo one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I played a little bit of that.
That one's okay. The Mugen game is sick as fuck. Super Dragon, I think it's called Super Dragon Ball. Also, there is a PS2 Dragon Ball game made by Crofton Meister. That game is badass. I think it's called Super Dragon Ball Z Super on the PS2. That game is sweet. That's the Tobal number 2 team. They made a single Dragon Ball game and then went out of business. Someone in the text is saying your dub of Escaflowne would be better than the real dub. I say we get Bachman in. We get him in the booth.
Sure. Executed in the street. I don't care what happens now.
Oh, okay. Did I go Kamehameha now? No, I just got fucked up. I love the death animation so much for him. Where like you hit me with a level 3 super and I just fucking die. I explode. Erased from existence. Starman says, I have a project idea where I take audio from Greeting Adventures and sync it with clips from anime. I haven't had the time to do more than early planning though.
I don't hate that at all.
Mm-mm.
I'm kind of running out of characters.
Yeah, kind of. I'll have to download a copy of Castlevania Resurrection. But that's not what it's called. It's got some fucking ridiculous name. Castlevania Judgment.
Okay, let's not get too worked.
Oh shit!
Did he just say the name of the game he's in?
I think he did.
Jesus.
That was kind of a problem. Okay then.
I need to play some Dead Rising again.
That would be a fun one to play on screen, just because of the time limit.
I'm like, oh, he doesn't do anything? Okay.
He's famous in anime for being the standing samurai who just stands in place. People show up and have problems with him. Third season, he learns to walk.
I'm fine.
Drone bomb this motherfucker.
I'm getting out of here.
Oh, God.
If I had to live in an anime world, probably Pokemon or Digimon. I get that.
I can see that. Pokemon especially seems like a pretty chill place to live in. Although I guess there are, like... Once per year, there's some emergency level event where a psychic demon emerges from the earth. So, that is kind of a problem.
Yeah, but like statistically, most people on Earth don't deal with that. It's just one
True.
child has to deal with it, and everybody else is fine.
And we are not even obligated to like support or like the child.
Right.
But we just like let it. All right, go off and do your thing, friend. No, you can't have my dog.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Living in Digimon would suck though, because that shit is like constantly burning down. Wasn't there a nuke launched in like episode 3 of the Digimon show?
The nuke was launched in the movie.
Okay.
Well, which was like both the first two movies were combined into one in the States. Yeah. No, it was fine though.
Oh, okay. Fair.
They got it to go into the ocean. Have you ever seen Summer Wars?
I have it on my drive, but I haven't watched it yet.
It's exactly the first Digimon movie. It's literally like the same plot. I want to say there's like some crossover in terms of who's involved with it, but I don't know that for sure.
Fair.
Okay.
Or I can just do that and just keep him alive. That's fine too. There's gotta be a way to catch your ass while you're getting pulled over. There we go. That was sweet.
Not as sweet as that whiff, though. Okay, okay.
Oh, big headache. Trying to live in an anime, what would it be? Like, I don't know, Fooly Cooley or something? I kind of like living here on Earth in 2020. Pretty good. I just want to live where, like, you know, people hang out. Whoa, that was insane. Okay, I didn't even, like, have to fuck up that one. I just ran in and punched. Ugh.
Oh, no.
There we go. There we go.
I'm fine.
Heck, man, you have some conditioning issues. You keep falling down after throwing your moves. Oh! On the counter! Oh! Dude, Karas is sweet.
He's alright.
Select your heroes.
This is making me feel like we maybe need to bust out the rival schools one night.
Yeah, sure.
Especially if you haven't had a chance to check it out too much. Pretty nice. Uh-oh. Fucking wrecked. Let me live!
Ouch. What?
Oh, we Dragon Balled.
That ruled.
That was so sweet.
Yeah, I cannot get that timing down.
For the jump?
Yeah.
One little bullet negated that entire thing. Oh god, the
I like to
slide
look
in.
at it. I needed all that to get rid of the one little bullet.
Rutilla says I'd happily live in the Pokemon world. There's free healthcare. You can go to like most other countries. Oh, fuck. This dude is from Rival Schools, Batsu. Yes, he is your Ryu character in Rival Schools.
Select your heroes.
I can do maybe one more of this.
Yeah. Do you want to tell folks what we have planned for next week?
Next week we're gonna do take 2 of our Mugen episode.
Yeah, podcast episode.
And which you know, it's honestly we recorded it initially, and I forget what even happened to the audio at this point.
We didn't record it, actually.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah.
we did it live instead at last year's GeeklyCon.
Right. So now it's been long enough that I've forgotten everything that June told me. So you'll get to see those reactions all over again. The only thing that I remember is that June compares the use of IP and Mugen characters to the music of his monkey.
Yep. That does happen. That's kind of the premise of the episode. I also use the phrase femboy Blanca if y'all are into that kind of thing.
Oh, that's good.
You didn't think so at the time, my friend.
I don't feel like... Wait. Oh, that's yours. I was like, how did I just call in another franchise?
That would be so sweet. A character whose, like, summon mode is just copies of himself. Big hug, baby.
Yes, please.
Oh god, what a combo, dude!
I
That
don't hate
was
that.
so good. That was so good. Rutilla says the only thing I remembered is Dark Donald was incredibly broken. Yeah, that's true. Dark Donald is a menace.
God, they give you so many supers in this game. The only thing I think that could make Ryu better is if you could do the donkey kick in the air.
That would be so sweet.
Stop stabbing me. Oh god, yeah, you get super armor for like everything, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. Dead.
Yeah, it's like that'll do it. Whoa.
Good shit. Good shit.
What a good video game.
I like this one. This was a good time. Thanks for swinging by tonight, folks. Nice to see you. We always like getting out a little early if we can, you know.
Yeah, we're gonna actually get a nap. I didn't see how many we had tonight.
Decent, folks. I think we topped out at like 12, 13, 14, something like that, which is
Sick.
pretty
Yep.
darn good for an off week, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, all right. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and we will catch you next week.
Adios.